Good afternoon, everyone. This is Greg Machos of Greg's Weather Center here in South Plainfield, New Jersey, located some 35 miles to the south-southwest of New York City. And today is Sunday, April 30th, 2023, and the time is 1:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And we have a lot to talk about this afternoon as we have the second portion of our weather 1-2 punch for this weekend coming up from the south and the west, and it's going to bring another batch of rain for the Garden State, in particular northwestern Middlesex County. So let's get to it with the current conditions. The temperature outside GWC has been relatively steady throughout the late morning and early afternoon at 54 degrees. The barometer has been falling rapidly and is now down to 29.42 inches of mercury, which is roughly 996 millibars. And we've had about a little less than 0.2 of an inch of rain, 0.17 of an inch to be exact, for today. And since the storm started at 6 p.m. on Friday, which is about 43 and a half hours ago, we've had 1.81 inches of rain. Now let's go to the latest Weather Watch advisory from the National Weather Service office in Mount Holly, and they have a flood watch remaining in effect for much of the Garden State. That includes the counties of Sussex, Warren, Morris, Hunterdon, Somerset, Middlesex, Mercer, counties in New Jersey, and Delaware, Philadelphia, Eastern Montgomery, and Lower Bucks counties in Eastern Pennsylvania. Cities included in this watch are Philadelphia, Somerville here in Somerset County, New Brunswick in the central part of Middlesex County, Trenton in Mercer County, and Flemington over in Hunterdon County. Now again, the reasons for the flood watch is because of the rain that we've already received. And like I said, there are some areas that have received around 2 inches and even over 2 inches of rain from the storm yesterday, and also the rainfall early today. Now, switching over to the weather story from the National Weather Service for this Sunday, and rain is the theme. Again, we have a flood watch out, and rainfall amounts are anywhere from 1/2 inch to upwards of 2 inches, depending upon where you are in the National Weather Service office in Mount Holly's forecast coverage area, and that includes much of New Jersey except for the northeastern counties of Bergen, Passaic, Hudson, Union, and Essex counties, as well as much of eastern Pennsylvania, all of Delaware, and portions of eastern Maryland. And as we indicated earlier, anywhere from 1/2 inch to 2 inches are expected. The northeastern mountains, the Pocono Mountains in northeastern Pennsylvania, look like they will be one of the outliers as far as the rainfall, with anywhere from 1.5 to 2 inches. Same for portions of Morris County. But much of western New Jersey and also portions of northern Middlesex County, which we are a part of, should receive anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Also 1 inch and 1.5 inches is expected along much of the Jersey Shore, especially in Monmouth and Ocean and portions of Burlington County. Now, looking at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today, the southern third of the Garden State looks like it's under a marginal risk for severe weather, at least much of the southern third of Jersey. It looks like the southwestern corner of the Garden State is not under a marginal risk, more or less. Could see some thunderstorms, but nothing of a severe nature. And then meanwhile, the more severe weather is further south in the mid-Atlantic from the Tidewater of Virginia through much of eastern North Carolina and into northern South Carolina. Now, if we look at the latest satellite imagery, we are seeing that We had a little bit of a dry slot emerge during the course of the late morning. It is now starting to fill in again this afternoon. And as you can see in the latest radar loop out of Fort Dix, we do have the clouds starting to fill in again here in Monmouth County and southern Middlesex County, as well as our neck of the woods here, as more rain is also coming up from the Delmarva, particularly from Delaware into Cape May County, New Jersey. Real heavy, moderate to heavy rainfall moving into Cape May County and also other portions of southern New Jersey at this time. Now, if we switch over to the model guidance and roll it back to about 7 o'clock p.m. tonight, or 2300 Greenwich Mean Time for this evening, we do see that the low will be situated in the Delmarva Peninsula, and we do see a solid line of showers and storms accompanying it. And as we go through the timeline, as we move through the evening, we see within 2 or 3 hours, the heaviest rain will be moving into our neck of the woods here in central Jersey, and then move out roughly by about midnight into the early morning hours of Monday. So that's it for now. If we have any other updates, we will bring them to you. But for now, this is Greg Machos of Greg's Weather Center signing off. Have a good afternoon, everyone.